Other news now, Nueces County Judge Barbara Canales says the county is still working with the state to provide all of the information on the damage assessment to Bob Hall Pier. Canales saying the damage threshold has been met for FEMA, the Federal Emergency Management Agency, to pay the vast majority of the rebuilding costs. The county has already submitted its initial findings on the damage survey that was done and is continuing to update that information. However, FEMA now says that the state of Texas has not met the $38 million damage amount, that threshold that's needed for the federal government to help out. That comes despite a letter from Governor Greg Abbott to President Trump pointing out that Hurricane Hannah cost state and local governments some $54 million. Meantime, the county is working on a design for the new pier, and there's no timetable yet known for FEMA to make a decision.